Chapter 3, mensuration. Mensuration, we have to remember this formula. Sometimes it will be essential for geometry also. Rectangle area formula is length into breadth. This is length, that one is breadth. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. Trapezium, one pair of sides is parallel. So these both are parallel, and this h is the perpendicular height. Perpendicular height means which make over there right angle. So area of trapezium equals to half into sum of the parallel sides a plus b. These are the parallel side sums into perpendicular height. And area of kite is half into product of two diagonals. This one is one diagonal, that one is another diagonal, half into product of two diagonals. So we have to remember this formula when we want to solve this maths. Okay, like here a lot of figures given. This one definitely trapezium. This one is parallel, that one is parallel, and this one is perpendicular height because it's make over the right angle. So if you want to find out the question number 2 answer, we have to write half sum of two parallel sides 4 plus 7 into perpendicular height is 4. Somebody make mistake, they write here 5. No, 5 is not perpendicular height. So 2 and 4 cancel. So 4 plus 7 is 11, multiply 2, it will be 22 centimeters square. So in this way, you can able to solve all of these maths. Just remember the figure and try to solve these things. Like question number 8, find the area of the shaded. You see, the whole thing is a rectangle and inside there is a kite. So from area of, at first you have to find out the area of rectangle. Rectangle equals to length into breadth, length into breadth. Length is 9, breadth is height, breadth is 4, 36 centimeters square. And area of kite formula is half into product of two diagonals. Product of two diagonals. So half one diagonal. This 9, it's also 9. So 9 is here. Another diagonal is 4 is here. So 4. So 2 and 4 cancel. It will be 18 centimeters square. So area of shaded means you have to write here area of shaded equals to from 36 you subtract 18, so it will be 18 centimeters square. So I have you understood these things, right? Is it clear? Suhana? Hello.
Clear, sir.
Okay. So by using this formula, you can able to solve all of these maths. Okay. Now the second topic, area of triangle. Area of triangle. If you consider this figure, this is a triangle. This one is base. This one is base. This one is height. Or if there is no vertical height, if you think this is one side, that one is another side, and between these two sides, if there is an angle, so we can use the formula for area of triangle in two ways. One is area of triangle is half into A into B. That means both of the sides into sine C. And between these two sides is angle. So this one. Half into A into B into sine C. Okay. And another formula, like if you have only base and you have perpendicular height. If you have base and perpendicular height, that's time you can find out the area of triangle is half into base into height. So you just focus which things they provide you, you just use that things. Okay, now this one. Here you have two sides, and between these two sides you have this angle. So you have to use this formula. Half into A into B into sine C. So half, A is here 5, B is here 7. B angle opposite is B side, B 7. This is sine C. C is 52 degree. So if you press the calculator, you will get 13.8 centimeter square. Okay. And another thing you have to remember, the parallelogram area formula is just double of rectangle, double of triangle. So triangle area formula we write triangle. For triangle, we wrote here half into base into height. Like if this is a triangle, so double of a triangle is actually parallelogram. This is the parallelogram. If this is a triangle, if you expand these things, another triangle, so area of a parallelogram is base into height, because if you multiply here by 2, you get base into height. So like if you have a into b into theta, so if you multiply this is by 2, you just write here b into a into sine theta. So double of area is parallelogram. You just remember. Here is no half. Okay, base into height, a into b into sine theta. Okay, so this formula you can use here. So like this formula, 13 to 20, find the area of each shape. Here, which value you have? You have the base and you have perpendicular height. So obviously you have to use the formula half into base into height. So half into base is 14, height is 9. So this is 763 centimeters square. You can use this formula. This is a trapezium. This is a trapezium or parallelogram. Which one? This is trapezium or parallelogram? Sohana, can you?
Parallelogram.
This is parallelogram. Why not?
Parallel.
Because if it is trapezium, only one pair of sides is parallel. This is trapezium. And parallelogram, this is, and this parallel, that one and that one is parallel. That's why this is parallelogram. So if I want to find out the area, it will be base into height. So we have base 10.1, height means perpendicular height is 7. It is 70.77 centimeters square. So you have to use the formula with proper understanding. Okay, like this one. If you want to find out area of the shaded. So at first you have to find out the area of parallelogram. What is the formula? Half into, no half, A. This is A and that one is B. The whole thing is B. A into B into sine theta, right? If this is 12, this is also 12. The whole thing is 12. So you can write here 6 into 12 into sine 72 degree. Okay. And here they gave us one information. AE is 1/3 of AB. So AE equals to 1/3 of AB. What is AB? AB is 12, because if this is 12, the whole thing is also 12. So this is 4. So 4. So area of triangle equals to half into 6 into 4 into sine theta, sine 72 degree. So if I want to find out the area of shaded region from the whole parallelogram area, we have to subtract the triangle area. So we have to write area of shaded equals to this one 72 sine 72 degree minus, if it is 3 4 is 12 sine 72 degree. If we press calculator, we will get the area of the shaded region. Okay. So in this way, you can able to solve all of these maths. These are very important maths. And okay, and we know the circle area is equals to pi r square. This is the circle area, circumference area, and circumference equals to c equals to 2 pi r. We also know these things. Okay, so Find the circumference and area of the circle. Diameter. Circumference is pi d. So pi is here. Diameter is 8. So press the calculator, we get these things. Area equals to pi r square when diameter is 8, radius equals to 4. So by using this formula, we get this one. Okay. So this exercise is very important. So you just observe the figure, and by using this formula, you can solve this maths. Okay, like you have to find out the perimeter and area. Number 2, I want to show you, or number 3. So if you want to find out the perimeter, we have to take this part and this part. So for this, perimeter equals to 2 pi r. This is circumference divided by 2 plus 20. So pi here, what is r here? 20 is diameter. So 10 is radius plus 20. In this way, we can find out the perimeter. But area is what? Area equals to pi r square divided by 2. So pi r is here 10 square divided by 2. But remember, for perimeter, you have to use the unit centimeter, but area, you have to use the unit centimeter square. Is it clear? Sohana, is it okay? Right?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. So this chapter also very important, this exercise. And here, for next exercise, example 1 is circle. A circle has circumference C equals to 2 pi r equals to 20 given. Find the radius of the circle. So very simple. 2 pi r equals to 20. R equals to 20 divided by 2 pi. So this and the 10 divided by pi, result will be 3.18. Just use properly the formula. Okay. So example 2 also. A circle has an area. Area given. Area equals to pi r square equals to 45. Find the radius of the circle. So r square equals to 45 divided by pi. R equals to root over 45 divided by 5. That's it. Okay. So never forget to write the unit 3.78 centimeter. This one. So by using this formula, you can able to solve all of this maths. Exercise 4. These are very simple. Okay. So actually you can try. Now, another very important thing is arc length and sector area. Arc length. This is the very important rules. Arc length actually part of circumference. If this is the circumference of circle, arc length is the part of the circumference. Okay. So for this reason, this formula is related to circumference. So what is the arc length formula? This is theta. Arc length mentioned by L. L equals to theta by 360 degree multiplied 2 pi r. Keep in mind, arc length formula is theta by 360 degree multiplied 2 pi r. But this part is said to be area of sector. Area of sector formula equals to A equals to theta by 360 degree multiplied pi r square. If any question you get, perimeter of the region, perimeter of this region. So you have to write arc length L plus arc length is this plus 2r. This r, this are 2r. So perimeter of this sector is arc length is theta by 360 degree multiplied 2 pi r plus 2r. So in this way you can find out the perimeter of this sector. Always remember, when you write the unit, for perimeter you have to write the unit centimeter, for sector area you have to write the unit into centimeter square. Okay. So these examples are very important. And
Sir, could you like scroll up? I want to write down that.
okay, write it. Right. Okay. Just a minute.
Okay, sir.
So arc length and sector area, this is very important topic. Okay, and now see, find the length of an arc, this one, which subtends at an angle. This is the angle, this is the radius, this is also radius. So you have to use the formula arc length equals to theta by 360 degree multiplied 2 pi r. Remember, for arc length, you have to write here 2 pi r. So theta is 140 divided by 360 degree multiplied 2 pi r. R is 12. So in this way, we have to write the answer. Okay. And for sector, the sector of a circle of radius 10 centimeter has an area. They gave us sector area is 25 centimeter square. Find the angle of the center. You have to find out the angle of the center. So we have to write R, sector area. Sector area equals to theta by 360 degree multiplied pi r square. Sector area is what? 25. Theta we don't know, 360 multiply pi, r is 10 square. So finally 25 multiply 360 divided by pi multiply 10 square means 100 equals to theta. So if we press calculator, we will get here 28.63 significant figure in this way, okay? 28.6 degree. So always try to follow the instruction, what they said in the question, write the answer in 3 significant figure or 1 decimal places, or pi value, what value will you take? Like here, pi button on a calculator, pi button on a calculator, unless told otherwise. Use pi button from the calculator if they don't say you anything. Okay, so these are the very important maths you have to try at home. Okay, this is another very important topic. That one is widely used actually in pure maths also it is used. This is the area of shaded region. Like this figure, this one is sector, no doubt. This is the sector, this is R, this is R. And below part, if below part is the minor segment or area of shaded region. So if you sometimes they will ask us to find out the area of shaded region. If you want to find out the area of shaded region, area of shaded, or it is said to be minor segment. How can you find it? So from area of sector, we have to subtract area of triangle. Very important formula. Area of triangle. If you want to find out the area of minor segment, from area of sector, you have to subtract area of triangle. Like from here, area of shaded, area of sector is what? Theta by 360 degree multiply pi r square minus area of triangle is what? Half into r multiply sine theta. So if we are able to use put the value properly, then we will get the area of the minor segment or area of shaded region. So this is very important. Try to solve all of this example properly and exercise maths also. Okay. So volume, this topic also very important. Prism means what? Any objects, if we slice it throughout its length, if we get the same shape, it is said to be prism. Like this is a birthday cake. If we slice it, we'll get a cake slice, means trapezium shape. Throughout its length, if we get the trapezium shape, so this is a prism. So what is the prism formula? Or another thing, like this is a bottle, and if we cut it, all this time we'll get a circle. All this time we'll get the circle. So this is also prism. So what is the volume of prism? Volume of prism is area of cross section. Area of cross section multiply length. And special name of this prism is cylinder. Special name of this prism is cylinder. So cylinder volume is what? Area of cross section is pi r square and height is h. So pi r square is. In this way, you can remember the formula. Okay. Observe the figure and then remember this formula. Here, calculate the height of a cylinder of volume. Cylinder, that means they gave us the cylinder. The height is 500. Oh, sorry. Volume is 500 centimeter cube. They want us to find out the height and base radius r equals to 8. So volume equals to pi r square h. Volume equals to 500 equals to pi. R value is here 8 square h. So 500 divided by pi multiply 64 equals to 8. So h equals to 2.49 centimeter. So try to understand this formula properly and use these things. Okay. Here are a lot of very important maths at home you can try. And pyramid. Pyramid formula is 1 by 3 base area into height. Like this is also pyramid. Its base area is a square. So 1 by 3 square area is 2a into 2a and height is here a. Okay. So like this cone also a pyramid. The base area is 1 by 3. Base area is here circle pi r square and height is here h. So pi r square is this is the volume of cone. Okay. So you just use the formula for pyramid. Okay. So volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. You have to use this formula. This topic also very important. So please try to practice at home. Okay. All these maths are also used in Excel, Cambridge, IB, all curriculum. It's very important topic. Okay, surface area. Surface area, there are two types of things. One is just curved surface area, another is total surface area. So like cylinder, curved surface area equals to 2 pi r into h. But if it is said to be total surface area, that means you have to take this area and that area also, below side area. So 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r square, because here is a two circle area. Okay. Sphere area is 4 pi r square. Sphere cone curved surface area is pi rl. Okay. So this formula is also very important. Find the total surface area of a solid cone and radius 4 centimeter and vertical height 3 centimeter. So vertical height is what they want, a total surface area. So at first, total surface area of cone formula is what? Pi RL. This is the curved surface area plus pi R square. But you don't have slant height. You have vertical height, you have radius. So at first, by using Pythagoras theorem, you find out the slant height. Here, slant height is 5. Curved surface area is pi RL, this one. And the area of in phase, that is the base area, is pi r square. So both of these you can add. So you will get the total surface area. So this chapter also very important. This maths you have to try and inform me where you face problem. So these are at a glance about the mensuration. After completing these things, you can do the practice question, revision exercise, create, and all these things. For mensuration, you try to understand the formula, try to understand the question and figure, and use the figure properly, use the formula properly, you can solve the maths. So this is all about mensuration. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all.